everyone, I'm Lauren from My Something Beautiful Life, and today I wanted to show you what I picked up during launch day for the new ERIN CONDREN Life Planners. The first thing that I got is the new Daily Duo, and this is the A5 size. I also picked up a bunch of the new accessories, and so I want to show you those as well. I'm really excited about some of these new things that they have released. I think they're going to be really awesome. So I'm actually going to set the Daily Duo Life Planner to the side for just a minute, and I will come back to that. I want to go over the accessories first. So the first thing that I picked was this new folio cover. I love these clear folios. They released them for the first time last year, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I have the hot pink one. And the new colors that they did this year, I'm just in love with. I believe this one is called Eucalyptus. It's a very pretty bluish green color. It actually even almost looks like it has a tiny bit of a shimmer to it, but I don't think that was actually intended. I think it's just the pattern of the material that it's made with that makes it look like that. And this is my 7x9 with the dashboard layout that I received to review before launch. So I just put this one in here so that you could see what it looks like, because I think it just looks absolutely beautiful with this folio cover. I love the way all of the colors just match together. These earth tone colors that they have been using have just been some of my favorites. And I'd really like to get the other two folio covers as well. They have a blush and like a navy blue. I think it's called Midnight, but it's just a dark blue. It's really pretty. So I would like to get those ones eventually, but for now, I picked up this one. This one is my favorite of the colors that they released, and I am so glad that I picked this one. So they have a snap closure, and then of course the front cover is clear. This is really crowded, so let's try to make some room. And then the 7x9 planners can just slip into this back pocket right here. And then you have these other two pockets where you can store some accessories or whatever you would like. Along with this, I actually got their new folio organizer, and this I haven't even opened yet. So let's try this out and see how this goes. I really love the petite planner organizers that they have that are similar to this. And so I was really excited that they released one for these folios as well. So I think it just bends back on itself, and then you can tuck it into that same pocket. And let's actually put the planner in too, just to see. In fact, I may have to do that first. Okay, this needs to move. I have a very small work area and everything's a little crowded right now. Okay, so the planner slips into that pocket right there, and then the organizer, I think it goes into the same pocket. There we go. Okay, and so then it just folds over and you have some more space to just put in some accessories. You're not going to be able to fit a whole lot in here, especially having the planner sitting on top of it. I wouldn't put anything that has a lot of thickness to it, but things like sticky notes would fit really well in here. I know they have the new washi tape fan, which I will show you in just a second. That will fit in this pocket right here. I use sticky notes all the time, and so I think that would be a great thing to keep in one of these. You could also just use it for decoration, put in little cards with some quotes that you love, something like that. So I love this addition to the folio system, I guess. And then also the folio does have a pen loop right here. They're pretty much the same as the ones last year, I think. I haven't noticed anything different about them, but they feel really nice. I think the quality of these is fantastic. I used the pink one last year and I don't notice any wear on it at all. So I just love that they came out with some new colors for these. Okay, and then I'll talk about this real fast just because it's on top of my pile here. But these are what you get with the new Life Planner. This one is a gift with purchase, and so I don't know how long those are going to be available. I think you still can get them. Last time I checked, they were still being added to the Life Planners, but I don't know how long that will be for. But every Life Planner comes with the stencil bookmark ruler, and then it also has kind of a little pack with it, and it has two postcards. It has the black dual tip marker, and then it also has a coupon code for 20% off that I don't have here. I took it and put it with my other coupons, so I don't have that to show you. It's just a card similar to these, and it has the coupon code on it. And then this, I haven't even looked at it yet, and so we can open that. This is something that they also did last year, and I think it's kind of a fun idea. They just have all of the different layouts in here so that you can try them out. So here is the new dashboard page for the monthly calendar. This is the vertical layout. We have the horizontal layout, the hourly, and then the new dashboard layout. And they are actually dated for May, so if you wanted to start planning in May, you could do that. That one starts the end of April. And then we have, this is the 7x9 daily duo layout. And I think there's a week worth of those pages, so you could actually still try out the daily for a full week. And then we have the June dashboard, and then I think it rotates through all of the different layouts again. And it's giving you different, like the designs for each week. So this is the hexagon design because it has the bold, colorful patterns on the top. This one I know is bouquet, and let's see. That one all looks like hexagon with the colors. That one would be hexagon, I think. This is probably, I'm guessing this one is minimal. And then we have bouquet again, and then hexagon. So it just goes through some of the different layouts, so you can kind of get an idea of what the layouts look like as well. So this one is bouquet, and then that's the end of the book. So it has May through June in it, so you can actually plan up until when the new life planners start and just try out all of the different layouts. So that's just kind of a fun thing that you get when you order a life planner. Okay, and then some of the other accessories that I got. I got these pens. These were not from this launch. They released these a while ago, but I have been eyeing them for a while, so I finally just got them, and I love them. In fact, when I posted my launch order on Instagram, somebody commented about these pens and just said that they were fantastic, and they were totally right. So I did a pen test so that you can see what they look like. Okay, first of all, just ignore the charcoal because that's from the dual tip marker. But the colors of these pens are so beautiful. They are pretty vibrant. I was worried that they were going to be a little too muted to where they would be hard to see once you are writing with them. But the colors are actually pretty good. And what's interesting to me is that, I don't know if you can tell in the picture, they are a tiny bit shimmery. They're not really like a glitter gel pen, but they definitely have a touch of shimmer to them, especially the sun color. I can definitely see it in that one the most, I think, but they all do have it. They are very pretty and they write so nicely. I really do love them. And they're just a really nice quality pen too. They have a very heavy weight to them. They have these metal caps and they just feel very elegant to write with. I'm really happy with these. I think these are going to be really fun to use in my planner. And I don't use colored pens very often, but I definitely want to try with these because I think the colors on them are so pretty. The next thing that I decided to grab was this pen holder that goes around the planners. It is adjustable, so it will fit on any of the notebooks and planners, and you can just slip it over the cover. Let's see if, I haven't even adjusted it, so I don't know if it's even sized right. I think it needs to be bigger. So let's try this. Okay, there we go. So it'll fit on any of the planners just because it's adjustable. And I believe this came in 2 different colors. It has the blush, and I don't remember what the other one is. I want to say it might be the dark blue. And if I'm correct from the pictures, oh, that is really tight. Okay, I think you're supposed to be able to hold 3 pens in it. That's pretty snug though. I think it would have to stretch out a little bit to be able to hold all 3 of them. Let's see if I can get them in there. With the black one in the middle, it might work better. But okay, there we go. Yeah, that's super snug, but they do fit. You definitely could hold 3 pens in there. That was much tighter than I was expecting it to be. I definitely think that it will stretch out over time and probably be a little bit easier, but it feels really solid, like very nicely made. It's not very flexible, like it's got a lot of stiffness to it. The elastic's really wide, probably at least 1 inch, maybe a little bit more. But if you like to keep a few pens with your planner, I think this is a really easy way to do it. I think this would be a great option. I also got the washi tape fan. I've actually never seen this before. Well, okay, no, I've seen it before. I've never had this before. And so I really wanted to try one of them out. So it looks like there are 3 sheets of each type of sticker. They're washi tape material, and I think they're just strips. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so they're just like boxes that you could use on like an individual day or to time block, something like that. So there's 3 of those. I'm thinking that there are 3 of each design. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. This one is just like a neutral page. I really like those ones. There's some cooler tones and some more greens and yellows. Okay, so there's like a full spectrum of colors here. So I think there's 4 different shades of just the boxes. Oh, it looks like there's 4 of that one. I wonder if that's an accident. Yeah, there's actually 4 of this yellow one, so I don't know if that was intentional or if it just got in there by accident. Then there's some more pretty flowers. These ones look different. They look like they're cut down are they cut down the middle? Oh, okay, so these ones are longer strips. Okay, so there's those ones. And some blue. And I think that might be the end of it. So that was just kind of fun. I'd never had one of these before, and so I kind of just wanted to try it out and see if it's something that I would like. But kind of a fun concept, and I like that it's so compact and it could just hold all of these cute stickers together. I would love to see something like this for even regular stickers. I don't know if that's something that they could do, but I think that would also be fun. I like this size. I think it'd be fun just to have like a little sampling of stickers that you could just carry around with you. Okay, and then I also did get the sticker book. I love the sticker books, and so I get them every year. We have some boxes, circles, some little icons. Here are some decorative florals. This is the bouquet book, in case that wasn't obvious. I really love the colors that they used for bouquet this year. I think they look really good together and they're very pretty. It's amazing to me how they can use the same types of colors every year, but the shades vary just a bit. And this year's I'm just a huge fan of. I really like these ones. Oh, these are really cute. I like these little strips that you could put across a couple days, or they would fit in the daily duo, I believe. And then that's the end of it. Okay, and I also love these cute little florals. Those are really fun too. So that is the bouquet sticker book. And then I got the universal snap-in dashboard. And the reason I wanted to get this is because this year they actually put a tab on the top of it. And I don't think they've ever done that before. They have the beautiful bouquet pattern here at the bottom. And then on the back it just has a checklist and says notes. So I think this is really pretty. I just really wanted to try it out with the tab at the top. I think that's a great addition to it. And then the final thing that I got are these snap-in pocket dashboards. These are probably one of my favorite new products from ERIN CONDREN. I guess they're not that new anymore. I think they've been around for a couple years, but I am obsessed with these. There are so many different ways that you can use these to just add extra functional planning space to your planner. And look how pretty these colors are. I think this is my favorite set yet. The original ones that they released were clear, which was awesome. I love the clear. And then last year they released some colored ones, but this color combination is just totally me, and I just love it so much. So you get 3 different dividers. They each have a tab at the top, and then they are double-sided with a clear pocket so that you can slip in any notes that you have, anything that you want to reference, or if you want to keep stickers in there. There are so many different ways that you can use these. Another thing to keep in mind, that you can use wet and dry erase markers with these as well. I probably wouldn't use dry erase because they'd probably come off in your planner, but you could definitely use wet erase markers. So if you had a checklist in here that is something that you repeat over and over again, you could check off your items with a wet erase marker and then just wipe it clean at the end of the day or whenever you need to refresh it, and then just start over again without having to rewrite a whole nother to-do list or print out another copy, however you do it. So I love that they made these compatible with wet erase markers as well. So I'm really excited about these. I can't wait to put these into my planner. All right, and then I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about the Daily Duo. I don't think there were a lot of changes made to it, at least as far as I can tell. Like I said, this is the A5 size, so it is the smaller one. I find that this is perfect for what I need to use it for. I tried the 7x9 and it was a little too big for me. I really like daily planners in the A5 size. So you get 2 different books. I was able to choose this cover and I could personalize it. And then this one came automatically because of my interior design. So if you choose the hexagon or the minimal design, then you will have a different cover to go with it on the back, I believe. Actually, the minimal might be the same. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure what you get with the minimal one, but I know that if you get hexagon, then you will get a hexagon cover for your second one. So yeah, I did choose this cover, and then this one was just automatic, which is fine because I think it's beautiful. I actually really want to start stocking up on my A5 covers. I just don't have as many of them as I do the 7x9, and I've been using the daily A5 quite a bit now, and so I think I actually want to get some more of the covers to go with it. So I just love the variety. You could also choose this cover with the gold foiling. So this one doesn't actually have the foiling on it like this one does, but you can choose this cover for your original one that will have the foiling. But then again, you would have like a duplicate because you would get this one as the second one. So each book has 6 months in them. We have July through December and then January through June. So I'm just going to go through one of them because they're going to be pretty much the same on the inside. We have the vellum page and then the title page that has the flowers on it. Here we have the page that has 6 boxes on it. Because this is only a 6-month planner, they just put 6 boxes instead of the 12. And then we have an overview for July through December 2025. And then I believe on the back, we have all of 2026. And then it just goes straight into the actual planner. So here's the July tab, the July monthly calendar, the dashboard. I always call this the monthly dashboard, although that's getting confusing now that there's a dashboard layout, but I still call it the monthly dashboard page. And this is going to match the new design that they have in the weekly planners as well. There's the to-do list here. We have a box that has 4 little check boxes or circles. There's a small lined section here and then a lined section right here. And then of course you have a lined notes page over here. Probably one of my favorite features of the Daily Duo is how much note space is in this planner. I rely on note space a lot. I like to make weekly brain dump lists and just keep track of things I'm working on, different projects and stuff like that. And so I use note space a lot. And so because there is so much in this planner, you can almost use it like you would have a notebook combined with your planner. So I really love that about it. So at the beginning of every week, you have a notes page and then a weekly overview. And it's kind of light. So you can see for each day of the week, you have a small lined space over on the left, and then you have a small space for a checklist right there. And each day of the week has the same amount of space. So Saturday and Sunday are not combined. They just all have the same. And then it goes into your daily pages. It always starts on Monday after the weekly overview. So then there's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday also get a full page again. I think when they originally released the Daily Duo, Saturday and Sunday shared a page, but now they each have their own page. There's also a notes page at the end of the week, and then you get another notes page. So you actually get 2 notes pages in between each week, and then you get the weekly overview. I love having this much space, especially every week. It would be even one thing to have an extra notes page per month, but to have a double-sided notes page for every week is just amazing. And then it will just go into the next week and continue until the end. And then at the end of every month, there's also a notes page, just as has been in ERIN CONDREN planners for as long as I know. Right before the next month divider, there's always a notes page. So there's August, September, October, November, and December. And then at the end of December, so there is the end of December has January 1st, and then there's a single notes page here, a partial notes page here with Heritage and Awareness observances on the bottom, and then the back cover page. And then there are 2 pages of functional stickers and the pocket in the back, and the pocket is double-sided. So each planner has that. I believe this planner also has, yeah, it has the pocket as well and the same 2 sheets of stickers in the back too. So that is what I picked up during launch. I will leave links to everything in the description in case you want to find out more about them. And I would love to hear in the comments what you got during launch or what you are hoping to get in the future. Let me know your favorite products from this release. And if you want to see my review video of the 7x9 dashboard layout, you can check out this video right here. I also review some of the new dual tip markers, so definitely check that out too. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.